Okay, two pen holders are here. This one here is a new one. This one here is the one I've been writing with. It's been adjusted for my particular writing style and angle. And I think one of the things you should be able to tell, these pens are trying to be held, I'm trying to hold them at the same angle, is that when it comes to the one that I've been using, notice how the pen point is pointed more upward. This one is actually more straight with the pen holder. It doesn't mean you couldn't use this one, but for my style, this works better for me. Okay? And this is also bent slightly upward, like I said, but also the nib is canted inward, so you see more of the underside of the nib from this view than you do this one. This is a good adjustment for me, and typically nib should be bent slightly upward and slightly inward. I would say this one has a decent slightly upward bend, but it may need to be canted inward, and the reason for that inward cant is so that when you go to write with the pen, okay, and you put it down on the paper, you want to make sure, right now if you look at this pen point, it's angling outward this way. You can see where the hole in the nib is, it's slightly angling towards my left. That should actually be like that. And rotating the pen like this, while it may look normal on the video, if you were to see it from my perspective, it's actually cocking the pen upward. If I put my pen on the table the way I normally have it adjusted, you notice how at my normal holding, the pen is actually laying flat on the table, so the eyelid is basically not leaning off to one side. That gives me even pressure. Okay? Adjusting the pen point is actually very simple. You would grip the pen holder tightly about the wood to compress it so you don't fracture the wood. You could take your fingers or a plier, but in this case fingers would do. You simply rotate the pen point upward a little bit, just small movements until you get it to approximately where you want it. Then you just simply cant it in, bend it in a tiny bit. Alright? And now we have a pen holder that is adjusted approximately to where I like it. I'll test it on a table. And I can see that the little eyelid is still leaning a little bit too much to the left for my liking. So I'll take the pen holder again, compress it, and if you look at it from straight on, I want to put a little bit more of an inward bend into the pen holder. And so now you can see this pen point is rising upward and inward slightly. When I put it back down on the paper, on the surface now all of a sudden the pen point is adjusted properly for my writing style. The tip is not leaning one way or the other. The eyelid is right in the center, and it doesn't require me to cant the pen, rotate up or down to maneuver it. The pen should be adjusted to you, not the other way around.